Hi everybody, in this video we are going to discuss about insert at the end in a single linked list using C++. Okay, so let us quickly see the algorithm that we should use for the implementation. First we will take a case when a linked list has got 3 elements. Okay, already 3 elements are there in the linked list, 15, 20 and 7. Now I am going to insert 14. Then what should we do? We should create a node and put the value 14 in the data part, and then we have to make a connection between the last node and this node. Okay, that's all. We are not going to do anything more, right? These are all the steps involved. When you look at the input for this operation, the list in which you are going to insert and the data what is going to be inserted. The first step tells that you have to create a node using the create node function. Already we have returned previously. And what is the purpose is, it will create a new node and then put the data in the data part and make the next part as null and return the address. Okay, so we are going to call it and we are going to get the new address, and then we are going to check if the value returned by create node is null. When create node will return null is if there is no memory at all in the system, right? If your RAM is full, it could not allocate any memory, or if there is actually dynamic memory allocation happens in the heap. If your heap of the system is full, then you will be getting a null. In that case we will return false. Actually, insert operations we are going to return the boolean value indicating the success of the operation. So if create node returns false, then if create node returns null, then we are going to return false. Otherwise we are going to proceed to the next step. In the next step, what we are going to do is, we are going to check whether the list is empty, because this is a special case that we have to consider when you compare to the other cases. In the other cases, in general, we will be telling have a temporary pointer pointing to the first node and then move till the last node and so on. But when you look at a list as an empty thing, there is no head at all, right? Or head is null. Okay, in that case it is not possible to move and do a general thing. Moreover, we have to initialize the head also after the node is created and put inside the list. So what we will do is, if the list is empty, then we will call the insert beginning function. Okay, so when the list is empty, insert beginning or insert end, both are one and the same. So we will simply call the insert beginning function and we will proceed otherwise if the list is not empty. What we will be doing is, we will be creating a temporary pointer, call it as temp, and make it to point to the first node of the linked list, and then you will move the temporary pointer to the last node. Okay, and then you have to make a connection. I will just show in this picture. If this is the linked list, if this is the new node, right? This is the new node that should be attached to the list. I'll be having a temporary pointer. This is what step number 4 tells. Declare a temporary pointer and make it to point to the first node, and after that you will be moving it. How will you move it? You will tell temp equal to temp next. This will move the temporary pointer. Okay, this will move the temporary pointer to the next node and so on. When should you stop? You should stop when you have reached this particular node. This is the last node. So look at the case. How will we identify the last node? Is the next part of the node pointed by temp is null. If the next part of the node pointed by temp is null, then we can understand that we have reached the last node. Okay, so let us do the implementation. So this is a C++ implementation in which we have got a class. Let us write a function insert end. Okay, and list is going to come implicit object, so only data will be coming as a parameter. Now we will write, okay, return type is going to be bool indicating success or failure of the function, and then you have a insert end. Okay, so for this insert end we are just going to pass the data alone, right? And then now what we are doing here is we are going to check if the list is empty, right? So simply call is empty. This will return true if the list is empty, right? In that case we have to return what insert beginning returns. Okay, so you call insert beginning with the data, otherwise what we have to do is we have to create a new node as well as a temporary pointer. You need two pointers, one is the temp, other one is the new node, right, pointer. So let me create a new node using the create node function. Okay, you have to pass the data for it because it will put the data in the data part of the new node, right, and you have to check if new node is null. Okay, if it is equal to null, then what you will do, you will return false because memory could not be allocated, that's the case. And otherwise you are going to proceed. What should we do? We should initialize temp is equal to the head of the list, and then you should tell while temp next, that is the case. Okay, actually in print we might have written while temp not equal to null. So where you go outside the list, when I tell while temp not equal to null, I mean like temporary pointer has gone outside the list, right? Now I wanted to point to the last node itself. I want to stand there. Okay, so I am going to tell while temp next not equal to null. Okay, I should not move the pointer further. So I am going to tell temp is equal to temp next. This will help me to move to the next node, and then I will be telling, what should I do now? I should tell it to, actually it is looking like this. Now my temp is here, my new node is already existing, so I should tell temp next equal to new node, right? So I should tell temp next equal to new node. This is what I have to tell, and this would be a successful operation. So I should tell return true, right? So this function is done, we have to check it. So this main is already returned previously, which has got two insert beginning operations. Now we are going to add a insert end operation also. Let us insert 5. Okay, fine, let us try executing this code. Yes, execution is done. Now we can compilation was done, now execution is done. So what you can see in the list is the elements are 2, 1, 5 because we are inserting first 1 and then we use insert beginning for inserting 2. So 2 will come before 1 and then we are adding end, okay, 5 at the end. So 2, 1, 5 will be the list elements that is getting printed. One more thing we will check, that is when the list is empty. Okay, when the list is empty, if I use insert end, it should work properly. It should insert and there should be only one node in the list. Yeah, that is also done. You see, is empty return 1 because the list is empty, and after you call insert end, you have got a list with only one element. Okay, so the code will be shared in the GitHub. You can check it by yourself. Thank you.